With leaves turning and temperatures cooling, you may have noticed flocks of birds heading south.
But experts say this current fall migration may lead to the spread of bird flu. 21 Alive reporter Julia Blanford talked with an expert.
Heather and Linda, back in May, the Indiana State Board of Animal Health declared the bird flu outbreak over in the state. Now, with more birds migrating south from Canada and other northern states, we're seeing new cases. Just this past week, the agency reported one case in Elkhart and another in LaGrange County. Indiana State Board of Animal Health Public Information Director Denise Darrer-Spears says it's not just wild birds that are impacted by bird flu, but she says it's usually wild birds that spread the disease to farm animals.
Bird migration is a big factor here because wild birds are really the reservoir for this virus, meaning they're the ones that are carrying it around and spreading it from farm to farm and even within the wild bird population.
Darrer-Spears says the disease spreads through direct contact and bird droppings, and the birds who are infected are unlikely to survive.
The birds die very quickly from it.
Fish and wildlife biologist at the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, Eli Fleece, says when dealing with birds, you should take extra precaution to make sure the virus doesn't continue to spread.
We do ask that people clean their bird feeders regularly. So at least once every 2 weeks with a 10% bleach solution. And it's best to wear gloves and a mask when you do that, just in case there is some virus on the feeder.
Fleece says symptoms of bird flu can include
loss of muscle control. A lot of these birds will be shaking their head, almost like they're having a seizure, and they won't be able to fly or walk around nearly as well. And they will also, a lot of times they'll have a really bright green, almost high visibility green diarrhea.
There have been 8.3 million cases of bird flu reported in Indiana total for the year 2025. 5.6 million were in 21 countries alone. If you see any birds with symptoms of bird flu, you can report it using a link found on 21alivenews.com. Reporting in studio, Julia Blanford, 21 Alive News.